Hey everybody, welcome to another Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo match between PrismZetta and DillonIsMyName. I'm Garfield the Lightning and I'm joined by Eastern 8.
Hello.
And yeah, we're pretty early on in this group. Prism's played one match and he's 0-1. And this is Dillon's first match of the tournament, so yeah, I'm interested to see how this one plays out. You think it's going to be pretty close, don't you, Eastern?
I think it'll be pretty close, yeah. Both of them have pretty good knowledge of the game, so let's see how they use that knowledge.
Yeah. Well, I think these guys are ready, so we can get them started anytime. Seems pretty straightforward as to what date you want to set it. You've got Everstone or Goldberry on the card, which you get from coming second or third in the bug catching contest. And then you also have those 20 plus different PMs, so you said it's Saturday night. Do the bug catching contest, and then have it roll over to Sunday and get the free TM from Goldenrod department store. Then that seems like the way to go. Yeah, I guess we have a lot of busy work this card. We have TMs to grab, trainers to fight.
An extra badge to get.
Yeah,
you also
a
can't
long
fly
one.
skip here if you wanted to, so a lot of busy work for sure.
Oh, I say I expect them to pick night. Looks like they've picked the daytime instead, so I guess they probably will just not be going for that extra TM in Goldenrod, which isn't a huge deal.
No, it just saves you a little bit of extra time for having to pick up another TM. That's all it really does. Plus, Night enables you to fight police officers, which don't matter on this card, so not that big a deal at all. Alright, what kind of starters do we have today? Oh no.
Boy, lots of rats, huh?
No, they're all rats.
Rat. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be sticking with any of these somehow. Prism's really thinking about this. Don't think too hard, so you're not going to be running it.
I mean, I think I've run all three of these before,
Oh,
so...
no. maybe not the best choice in a competitive race, though.
No, you're definitely right. Definitely think, as much as I hate the Pokemon, the Pikachu is the right choice here. I think it's the fastest of the trio, so... I understand why no one picked it, though.
Yeah, I think Prism picked the Rattata because Pidgeotto Raticate is on the card, so I guess you could, raise that up to level 20 late game with experience share if you want. It's a little high, I suppose, but you can pull it off, especially with things like Mineral Badge on the card.
Yeah, and level 20 is not too bad, and then you could say Dillon made the optimal choice because his rival will have the Raticate info. So rather than evolve it, as long as it's in a catchable location, he can actually find it. But I definitely think Prism made the right choice because he gets to give Pikachu to his rival.
Yeah, Pikachu is very frail, so you wouldn't think he'd have any problems taking that out.
Plus, it's just satisfying to see a Pikachu faint, so...
Lord Bakura, avert your eyes.
Did they even get any encounters?
They did. We saw Ho-Oh, Gengar, and Venonat.
Okay.
So, yeah, a few potential mains there. Oh, and Kabutops, I'm being told. So, there's options.
Yeah, at least they're fully evolved Pokemon, unlike the starters. There's another one there on screen.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid choice in general.
Dillon's gonna check it out. If that's a T-punch, that's a good start.
What is a decent type to run with? Because you know you're going to get Surf at some point.
That is a move set right there. That's
All
enough to run with.
Yeah, Shadow Ball, Thunder Punch.
Sky Attack.
You can use Sky Attack. It's
I mean,
well-
what does it even unwall him on?
I just saw Zap Cannon from his from Prism's rivals Pikachu there.
Oh no!
There's an angry boy. Bakura will be happy. Never mind, Bakura, tune back in, please.
Bakura, request the ROM. You can play it later.
Well, I suppose Sky Attack does unwall you on Blissey, if that comes up.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Alright. I wonder if Prism's gonna go look for a main. Is he just gonna go to 46, or is he just gonna see if he hopes he finds something? There's the Caboose Hops again. Not even gonna check it.
Wow, alright, dang. I think he was the one who saw the Gengar here. He might be looking for that again.
Fire's not gonna be pleased.
Of course, now that he's looking for it again, just running into a bunch of stuff he doesn't like. But he does see Abra, and and Abra is one of the Pokemon you can trade away. Trade a Pokemon being on the card.
Yep. I see no one doing Garf strats today. Too bad.
Good. Let them die.
Ladiba, that is not a good poke. And not on the card either. So, it's good to run from. Gloom is, not on the card either.
Prism's just not finding
Oh
anything
no!
here.
He
my
found the
goodness.
Pichu! This ROM is unfortunate. Dillon onto the... And he finds a starter! Oh no! And it's Mewtwo on Dillon's screen! Oh gosh.
Okay, well, thankfully he's over leveled and he can just one-shot it. We never have to see Mewtwo again, but
Please don't dex it and go look for it, or I'm gonna be very sad.
Prism might, you know. He's hasn't really found anything he's interested in right now.
That is not... Don't even check this, please.
Yeah, no, don't check the jump off. It's not strong enough, got too many weaknesses.
Too bad 3 eggs is no longer on the card. Is normals on the card? Why is he checking that? Oh, it's genderless, that's why.
Yeah. It's jump off again. Oh no.
And there's the Mewtwo again.
As a special move, it's runnable.
It also has a physical move. It's very runnable.
Double runnable.
Kind of sad to see the Rattata getting the experience here, but Prism just hasn't found anything usable.
Look, he's one level closer to Raticate, okay?
If anything, Raticate's going to be the shiny, so he's just going to be very sad.
Body slam seeking, you know. Dex that as well if he's desperate.
I can't remember the last time I've seen a Seeking main. He might actually wipe to the Seeking.
Oh no. Okay, he's alright.
Bad AI, let's go.
This is not what you wanted the experience on, though. Oh,
Definitely
no.
not. And he's going to heal.
I don't know. I think I'd probably rather just keep going and hope to find something on 31.
Yeah, I would have brute forced the route. You can probably run away from things with the Ditto at least. The 9 is a Typhlosion.
Oh, this is a classic standoff right here. I think
And
I
it's
also have Thunder Punch.
Oh no. Is this a... No, the berry's not enough to get him through this. He's gonna have to switch out.
Yeah, he's just not doing enough damage.
No. Nidoran doesn't even survive, so he's gonna wipe here probably. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, this is tough. He might need a bit more fodder.
Go fight the bug catcher for the phone number.
Yeah, that's also a reasonable play. He's doing just that.
So Prism caught an Electrode. I assume he caught it because it's at least fast and can... Oh no, it's again another genderless, so he's just one away now.
I don't know how that much this trainer is going to help Dillon. You know, he was really just nowhere, not even close to beating Typhlosion. I don't think one extra level is going to help much with that.
I think he needs maybe one more level to be able to force himself through.
Yeah, level 10, you get a more significant boost to your damage because level does play a part in the damage formula. When you level to a number ending in 0, 3, 5, or 8, you do a fair bit more damage.
And Prism just found his third genderless, so
yeah, I mean,
really good stuff right there.
That's generally not a goal you struggle with, but it is nice to get it out of the way.
That is a Tyranitar.
Alright, well,
which
could be readable.
It's on the card as well, top left corner. Let's see if it has anything better than Dig.
Dillon does level to 10, we'll see. We'll see how he does this time against the Typhlosion.
Does he not recognize that the Dark type's on the card? Might have to mark that for him, Garf.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Checking the Electrode, it's terrible. Thunder Twin Needle Dig Tyranitar.
It's not that great, is it?
No. If he's really desperate, you could attempt to force that, but
he is indeed really desperate.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would have gone to check Route 36 or Alf first.
Okay,
before deciding to run
He's
that.
not done yet. Oh no, he's leveling up, never mind. Okay, I guess he is. I guess this is the path he's chosen, huh?
Yeah. And Dillon is in a position to be able to beat the Typhlosion here without bad luck, and then he gets paralyzed. I shouldn't have said anything.
No, Ethan, why'd you say that? Okay, he's alright. He's alright though.
Dillon having to leave to go buy a Paralyze heal. I don't know, I might have gone to pick up the berry.
I like to buy a Paralyze heal early just because I hate getting paralyzed so much.
I agree with you. I get paralyzed and frozen all the time. I actually have to route in Ice Heals and my Azalea by.
Wow. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but maybe with more experience I will.
When you experience being frozen for 50 turns and your opponent runs out of PP, you know you need to route in the Ice Heals.
Oh no.
Alright, well, Dillon probably gonna make quick work of this gym here. And then start to blitz. And there's the Tyranitar! Guess you'll find out where Prism found it.
Now Prism fought that
He
trainer,
got
but
paralyzed again.
he did not get the number. I think he was just thinking about getting levels and didn't even think about phone book trainers there. Well, he'll probably remember later and come back for it if he needs it.
Yeah, no problem, since you have to pick up the Nightmare TM anyway. Very small detour to get it. Okay, Dillon risking the paralysis again there, but comes through to be able to beat the Tyranitar. Now he has to go heal again. Unless
he did cure paralysis in battle. I was just waiting for Thunder to paralyze him again, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Paramagnet, yeah.
I thought it would have been a better, or a more worse risk to take the paralysis chance than to heal there, right? But, I mean, it worked out, so he will take it.
This Typhlosion has bolt beam coverage with its punches, goodness me.
That does not please me, Garth. I hate Typhlosion. Okay, well... hopefully Dillon can actually get through this. And there we go.
He taught Sing instead of Counter. I think he was just really tired of getting hit by these electric moves. Counter is not really going to help against those.
Yeah, well, Sing gives him that out, since he'll probably be outspeeding a lot of things with the EVs he'll be getting on the Gator. Gator's pretty fast, so makes sense. You just have to remember Sing is 55% accurate, and by 55% accurate, I mean 10% accurate.
That's how it works in these games.
It sure does.
Oh yes, give it that paralyzed cure very immediately. You'll probably need it if the race keeps going the way it's been going.
Really good crit there. Saves a turn. Gator does not have the best moveset for killing rock ground types right now. Not that Shadow Ball's bad, but they're physically bulky typically. Oh gosh, the Diglett has cross-chop.
Wow.
He might actually... Okay, it missed.
Jeez, that would have been humiliating, losing to a Diglett of all things.
We would have clipped that.
You're safe this time, Prism.
But only this time. And there's info on Dillon's screen right there off the phone book trainer, Corsola. Pretty much gives him a path to do, both Call 5 and Row 5 because we saw the Cyndaquil info. I don't think we've seen a trade poke yet, though.
Well, Prism has the Abra, but I don't think Dillon's seen one yet.
Right. Oh, Dylan doing fire breather strats. Oh no. We haven't seen this since the first tournament, I think, Garth.
This guy doesn't have a phone number.
And it's not info, unfortunately. Nor is it experience.
Yeah, no, if you if you want to do this, just fight the hiker outside or something, I don't know.
I think it was just movement mistake. TM40, not on the card. Dylan not even checking what the TM is. Maybe he'll check it during his buy at the mart. Hopefully he doesn't sell it though.
Wow, he's so loaded, he didn't even want to sell his PP out.
Good, buying paralyzed heals. I approve.
Oh, that's great.
Approve. And we see Happy Rock back on Prism's screen. Makes quick work of that, not missing a Thunder. Dylan starting off the well. Let's see how it treats him today. That's another physically bulky poke there.
Yeah, I mean, he's not walled on anything, but you're right. He doesn't really have a lot to take care of a bunch of physically bulky things.
Well, the rock ground types especially, and he's quite walled on Steelix. And Prism fishing. Looking for another there's the Steelix,
Just speak these things into existence, goodness me.
Good god. Not even gonna check it. Feels bad. Steelix is a vehicle. Oh, Prism hitting the Pokemaniac. Not even on the card. Let's hope he doesn't wall him.
Well, there you go. It kind of balances things out from when Dylan hit the fire breather, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh no, he dug on the wrong turn and got hit by Solar Beam.
Oh, I gotta stop watching. 4-star you.
Aren't you still mad from how it wronged you in your race?
Yes.
There you go. This should be cathartic for you then.
No, it still feels bad.
It may have wronged you, but you still love it anyway.
I will run it if it shows up in my match later.
There you go. It's on the record now.
Prism, you just sold the ice heal. I'm very disappointed. Let's hope that doesn't bite him. And that's info on Fanpy right there.
Good stuff.
That actually walls Prism quite hard. And it has Mega Horn, and it
Oh,
crit!
no.
Oh gosh.
I reckon he can force his way through this, but he's lucky that it's a low level one that he's come across. Oh, we gonna see the main switch? Come on, do it right now. Do it.
I think the problem here is he doesn't want to swap the Typhlosion in because it's not
It'll
full
take
health.
a Mega Horn. It's gotta go fine.
Okay, he got crit again!
There we go. That's your perfect ticket in.
There. Dillon getting info on the Ditto, so we can find that genderless.
Didn't even get a level. Disappointing.
You might have to do. He should have done
Hyper Beam. Oh no.
He should have done Destiny Bond strats. Then he would have been through the fight.
All right, come on, Rasta. Get that much closer to level 20. You can do it.
Oh god, he got the defense drop, and he got hyper
Okay,
beamed.
no, he
Goodbye.
can't do it.
He tried. At least he centered in Azalea.
Yeah, he knows to lead with Typhlosion now against that Gligar.
Dillon through with Bugsy too. Doesn't look like he had too much trouble either, which is nice.
Getting, I think it was the conversion TM from Bugsy, so yeah, not
Well,
really anything particularly helpful.
Bugsy, as usual, giving a TM that is unusable. He is actually Destiny Bond stratting this. He's gonna live the Hyper Beam, unfortunately. There we
Okay.
go. But not getting the experience from the P2 would have been pretty significant, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, this is weird, because I feel like neither of these mains are bad, but I also feel like we've just been put through the ringer.
I mean, both of them are usable. I think the Gator is definitely better than the Tyranitar here, but they're both not, what's the right word? They can both be walled relatively easily. Dillon
Yeah.
by physical pokes or rock ground types. Or Steelix especially. And Tyranitar by Gligar. And a bunch of other things, because the moveset's not that good, and Minimize does not help it. If I were both of them, I would consider checking the TMs in the Goldenrod Mart here to see if you can get something to unwall you. Even though Surf is coming up, because you never know what Whitney will bring today.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something I'd do in Prism's position. Dylan, I can see you going either way. We'll see what he decides to do on that.
I mean, Headbutt at the very least unwalls him on Blissey here.
Yeah, he's never used Sky Attack, yeah.
But he's still very walled on Steelix if it shows up. Amongst other things. Oh, yep, he's gonna fight the one Pokemon phone book trainer here. Very good routing. And it has info on Girafarig. Very nice.
Beautiful.
But you can't Shadow Ball it, Dylan. I would love to see Hydro Pump Giraffe.
The giraffe is so runnable.
Giraffe is so underrated in Crystal. Hybrid attacks, good enough speed, and both attack and special to get through the game, and normal stab. You know, very good poke. Is he gonna? No, he's not gonna check the TMs. Alright, what's Kenya gonna be today? Is it gonna be Sudowoodo? We'll see if Dillon checks it before he goes to save in front of the contest to get the gold berry. Or he's gonna skip it. Oh, he's gonna do National Park Trainers first. I see.
Yeah, the advantage of doing it on your way there is that when you end the contest, it takes you out of the gate on the right, so it saves a little bit in movement, but not an awful lot. And he gets well before information anyway, in case traffic didn't exist.
So there's actually 2 phone book trainers in National Park as well, but I think one of them only gives a phone number if you have a Meryl in your party. Am I remembering that right?
That's what Halk said one race. Yeah, because I was looking up phone book trainers in Bulbapedia, and there's like one trainer I fought, and then they didn't give me a number. I was like, I was so confused. But I guess there's some with weird conditions like that.
That's the only one I can think of that is that would be the case. I haven't verified it either. It's just I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, there was another trainer on Route 43 who I fought once because Bulbapedia said she was a phone book trainer, but she didn't give me a number, so I guess it's another situation like that.
Probably something very obscure too, like have an unknown. Dillon has one more National Park trainer to go before he can mark a goal on the card. 30 minutes in.
So Dillon opted not to learn Tri-Attack. I don't blame him. It's a little stronger than Headbutt, but it does have 5 less PP, and flinching, having a 30% flinch chance is just really, really good. I think I would prefer a Headbutt, as even though it's a little bit weaker.
I'm being informed by chat that the one on 43 actually requires a Clefairy in your party. Just
okay.
Why is it all Pokemon that become Fairy type later? I see what Game Freak's doing here.
This incredibly subtle hint for years later.
So are we gonna get a 19th type in Gen 9? Where's the hint for that one?
I mean, if it took us this long to find this one, I couldn't possibly tell you.
Because the Fairy type was not enough. We're gonna get a Light type.
Hey, people were clamoring for that for years before the Fairy type came out. Nobody saw Fairy coming.
Okay, Pepperoni, there's already a Pikachu type. It's the Pika clone that exists in every single generation, and if that happens, I will stop playing Pokemon.
Now, the Kenya was Cyndaquil, so that Bailey Froconor Quilava goal is absolutely free, because Cyndaquil evolves at level 14, and you get traded experience, so that'll be very simple to get.
Very, very good. Or is everyone just instantly equipping the bright powder to the rat? I mean, the rat does need it too, but Mystery Berry, okay. I guess he was hoping to. Everyone's hoping to find the gold berry. It just does not exist today on the ground.
I hope Dillon doesn't. Well, I suppose this is the advantage of setting the date to Saturday daytime, right? Because Dylan doesn't have to do the contest now. He doesn't have to worry about the day rolling over. So if he just happens to stumble across an Everstone or Goldberry much later, he never has to do the bug catching contest at all.
I mean, I understand the play. I think Dylan already has info to make use of that goal in both the column and row for a path. So to see him skip it would be odd pathing. I guess, yes, you could say, like, TM34, TM46 is not a 100% chance that it's in the region. Like, we know there's a, 10% chance it could be waterfall locked or region locked, but I think he has the info to make use of it. Dylan making quick work of Whitney. Very good. Alright, predictions in chat. What is Soda Widow going to be today?
It's going to be a Quillfish, which will be helpful, but not super helpful because he's already seen Coursal info.
I agree with Horse in chat. I hope it's also a Soda Widow. Oh, well, let's see what we've got.
Clefairy. Yeah, just catch that and get the phone train on 43.
Not saving for the pseudo. Let's see what we've got. It's Meryl, the other one!
Okay, there we go. Let's get that phone. We can just talk to that girl now, right? No, Dylan.
No, Dylan.
Suboptimal plays.
Sad. Sometime this game is dumb, Garf.
That was great. I should have guessed that. That's so good.
Oh my gosh. Oh, get that off screen. No Sunkern.
Yeah, we've had enough of this for this tournament.
Enough Sunkern and enough Squirtle. Never enough Sandshrew, Horse. Sandshrew's a buddy.
No, yeah, we need more of that. I definitely agree.
Giving the pink bow to Gator. Okay. That's correct, Thalphon. Pink Bow increases normal moves by 10% or 8% or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's 10%.
It's a slight boost anyway. Imagine using Shadow Ball on Lickitung because it converted to another type.
Converted to a Steel type. His one weakness.
Dylan just about done with the Kimono girls here, and you see Prism here fighting the phone book trainer on 36 that only has one Pokemon. Again, smart routing. At least minimizes how many fights you have to do.
Yeah, having said that, we are missing a fair bit of info on this card, so I certainly wouldn't blame these guys if they decided they wanted to opt for some phone book trainers with more Pokemon.
Yeah, we're missing almost the whole top half of the card here. We've got the bottom three, like we have Rattata info and all the other Pokeballs south of that, but we don't have any Magcargo Magneton info yet, and if I'm not mistaken, we don't have any Poliwrath Slowking or Electabuzz Jinx Magmar.
Yeah, if we have, I certainly haven't seen any of that info. Oh, he has Protect as a TM. That's, well, you know, that goal's completely free then. Pokemon with Protect, Detect, Endure. He's teaching, well, he saw it. He's not going to teach it yet, but he can teach whenever he likes.
If that's the case, Dylan actually has a path already. He can do, he can do row 4, row 5, Hall 1, TLBR, and actually no, that's only 4. And row 3.
I don't think Dylan has information on Trader Pokemon yet, unless we saw an Abra elsewhere. But like, I know Prism has the Abra. I don't think Dylan has that info.
Gotcha. So he's missing one more piece of info to be able to finish, unless he decides to go for call 5 and look for the TM.
Yeah, and that's perfectly reasonable when, especially
Real
when 20 plus different
Terrace.
TMs on the card.
That's a shame. Well, if he didn't have rat info, he has rat info. And it didn't die?
Wow, it's not evolved either, so he doesn't even get Raticate info.
No. He'd have to do Rival 4 to get that.
Are we going to see Rival 4 just... No, we're not going to see Rival 4 just for the Raticate info, but it'd be pretty funny.
I mean, hey, you never know. Depends on how bad the rat info is. Oh, Slowpoke was on 29 and Prism ran away from it. So we do have info on Poliwrath Slowking, but it's, again, info Dylan does not have.
Dang.
Was Abra on 29 as well? If yes,
It was, yes.
Dylan just got extremely unlucky on 29.
Oh, won the national park trainers with Slowking. Okay, that's nice then.
Okay, so there's options to complete this card then, provided things actually exist.
I was waiting for people in chat to guess what the roamers were, but nobody did, so I guess I'll just tell you because I think I recognized them all. It sounded to me like Matchup and Arbok were the roamers, and actually I wrote something down for the Suicune with just such a scribble. I think it says Wheezing. Yeah, that seems right for the Suicune. But yeah, nothing helpful.
I mean, if they wanted to main switch, they could.
You could main switch to the Arbok if you wanted.
I would have preferred to have the Wheezing as the roamer. I would prefer to run the Wheezing over the Arbok. Wheezing has much better attacking stats, even if it's a little bit slower, I want to say.
When you're level 40, you don't really need to worry about how slow you are.
I mean, you can still be outsped by Electrode. Or Aerodactyl. Kind of surprising that this Tyranitar is still pulling weight here.
Yeah, its moveset really hasn't gotten any better.
He's been very lucky with how tame the Pokemon on opposing trainers have been thus far, considering, because that's not that good of a Tyranitar.
He may even be only hit by a single-digit number of cross chops this round.
Unlike Houndoom.
Yeah.
Oh, out of dial info.
Alquin in chat looks like he's doing some little movie trailer or something. 24 cross chops, 10 vital throws, 1 karate chop, and a lot of pain.
And Prism, did he just run into the Quillfish? Yes, he just ran into the Quillfish.
Okay, buddy.
I see. And it wasn't burned.
We had Toadstool info just breed. Reminder that the Kenya is the Cyndaquil, so we don't have to worry about that goal.
I was wondering if Dillon was going to skip it or not, and I think it has too much synergy on this card to skip Mineral Badge. But Trainers in Lighthouse is not in a good position here. You would have to get the Swagger Thief TM for it to be any worth right now, because it's being blocked by 2 Pokemon goals that he doesn't have info on.
Yeah, at the moment, unless he, yeah, I mean, the random TM would definitely help Dillon in this case, but he does have a, well, assuming every Pokemon exists, he does have a guaranteed way to finish without it. He can do rows 3 and 4, columns 1 and 3, and then TLBR. But in that case, he doesn't need to defeat every trainer in the Lighthouse.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing here, Nuz. Might have been better to just fight the trainers you need to do to get to Jasmine, and then on second pass, if you know you need to finish the rest of them, you do them, right?
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Now, I don't like what Prism just did there. He just picked up the item finder. Not that it really matters in this scenario, because he knows Dillon has the Corsola info, but if the Corsola happens to not be available, he can kind of metagame where the Quillfish was, based on when the item finder was picked up. I think he should have waited until later to get the item finder.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you get it around when you fly back, that's when the card really starts to open up. So even if you get it shortly after that, it could be in any number of places.
And I mean, yeah, you give away your information when you get fly anyway, but it's a little bit more difficult for him to meta that if it ends up happening, right? So I think it's just a matter of information you didn't have to give away. And if you don't have to, you probably shouldn't.
Well, if you grab it immediately after 37, you saw it into the same problem as he does here, right? Because if he picked up the item finder and then gets caught the quillfish, you kind of... Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends. I guess Dillon might think he could have got an item finder a bit later, and he could have got it at 38 or something. I don't know.
I think it's a little hard to argue that he would have picked up the item finder after going to 38, unless he checked for a roamer and just found quillfish, right? It's
well, what I mean is that because he's behind Dillon right now, if he because there was a suggestion in chat that he might have been able to pick it up after 37, but like Dillon doesn't know that, right? So he might have thought, oh, he picked up item finder later than he actually did. So and then he gets the course of quillfish. Maybe it's on 38 or something.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right about that.
But it probably is just safer to get the item finder when you're flying back instead.
There's the paralysis from Spark. 100%. 100% paralysis rate.
He got cocky using Thunder Punch instead of Surf on the Ho-Oh.
Still don't think it would have killed him. Ho has so much special defense that I think he would have been paralyzed anyway. Unless he crit, of course. Well, we now have info on Electabuzz.
Do we, though? Do we?
Yes.
Yeah, Elekid evolves at level 30, so that's... I mean, depending on where it is, you could maybe get it and evolve it, but it's unlikely to work out like that.
It's really not worth it. Is Dillon fighting an extra trainer in Lighthouse?
No, he didn't fight the Bird Keeper, who has 5 Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Is Dillon not checking the TM?
Oh, did you get past it?
Yeah.
That's a little strange if he did. It's right there.
I mean, I guess he has to climb up the tower again anyway.
You'd have to go that way. You'd have to go that way on the way to Jasmine.
Yeah. I think it's just inefficient to not check it.
But yeah, good point in chat. Perhaps he just doesn't want to... Perhaps he just wants to hide the info, but if that's the case, you feel like he could have just maybe not fought all the Lighthouse trainers in the first go around.
Well, there's only so many like TMs you can even pick up at this point, but prior to fly. So
this is true. This is true. You do get access to a lot more TMs after you get fly, and it all opens up.
you're basically stuck on Burn Tower TM and Lighthouse TM. That's about it.
I don't know. Because it's in such a good position, it was pretty likely Prism was gonna do something in the lighthouse anyway.
Alright, is he not gonna get Shucky? No.
Wow, Shocky skip.
I mean, technically it is faster to Shucky skip when you already know what your path is, but I still think it's always worth it to check the gift pokes.
Yeah, I mean, even if you... Yeah, if you think you know what your path is, usually your path can still just be improved by getting a bit of luck from a random Pokemon.
That's a sweet corn. Let's hope it doesn't troll today. There's Spark.
Why did she say anything?
There's
Why
the
did you
paralysis.
say anything? It's like you knew this was coming. What the heck?
Suicune is always a troll, no matter when. And he got the paralysis from Thunder Punch. Take it back.
Oh my goodness. Hero move Thunder from Blastoise. I'm amazed we haven't seen any paras just from that exchange alone on Prism's side. Now Dillon leading Kenya here, he's hoping just to get those 4 levels from this fight alone, which he may well do. He may well get that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, not if Sentret is the poke of choice here. I don't think Jumpluff has that much experience either. So this is an unfortunate trainer.
Yeah, I think he might get to 13 here, perhaps. Oh, he avoids the power from Thundershock. I was holding my breath. Oh, he got to 14. Okay, good stuff.
I kind of expected it to happen after the body slam didn't paralyze. Okay, he actually got it from that. Interesting. Just enough experience, probably.
Yeah, I guess Dylan wants to do this now because what you'd often do is get the experience share and slap that on your Pokemon to evolve it. But because it's the Kenya, it's quite nice to get that out of the way earlier, and so when so you can just go back and hand it over for TM50 Nightmare. More paralysis.
Roll out, Octillery's runnable.
Oh, I only saw that like 55 minutes ago, dang.
Hey, look, it's the Quilava.
Prism getting TM20, so on another card could have been
So-
helpful, but not on this one.
Have they not gotten 20 and 34? Or 20 and 4,
I
sorry?
think they did, yeah.
Because 4 was the one in Union, was it not?
It was either 4 or 40.
Either way, Dillon getting a sub-hour chuck with Lighthouse and National Park trainers. Not bad. Alright, Dillon now checking the Shucky. That looks like a bug. It's a Paris. Not on the card today, friend.
Well, we already had one thing that gave us a free goal on the card. I guess it would have been a little much to expect too.
So Dillon gonna go right back to finish Mineral Badge. Doesn't look like he has anything more that he needs to level, other than maybe the Rattata if he ends up needing that goal.
Yeah, I mean, well, I say he doesn't have to do Jasmine now. If he did want to delay that, he just wouldn't have come here at all, I suppose.
True. He could just be going through to finish setting it up. I would check the info after the shiny Pokemon and see where the rat is, because it's in a very good spot for him. Unless he's doing what Chad is saying and attempting to avoid Everstone Goldberry with a passion.
Yes, I did see some people say that he really does not like that goal.
Looks like Dillon's gonna skip doing the Super Nerd for now. Probably because he doesn't have info on the trade poke, you're right.
Yeah.
It's not a big time loss for him to skip it now if he needs it later anyway.
Gonna grab a few more TMs.
And hopefully TM Swagger or Thief. Nope.
Wow, the person went underground with Dig. Nidorino tried to use Magnitude, but because he was holding Bright Powder, he dodged it.
Oh my gosh.
So no double damage Magnitude for you today, Nidorino.
So Dillon has According to chat, Dylan has row 3, row 4, call 1, call 3, and TLBR marked. It's a very gray Grand Bull. It's very ancient. Row 3, row 4... I would have to say Dylan must not be pleased that he has to look for the Everstone Goldberry then.
Yeah. He'll be able to cut out some time from his path if he lucks into the random TM. He'll be able to do column 5 then, and I guess what would he skip in that case? Maybe one of the ones with some random Pokemon goals in it if they're in bad spots. Power Iron's how we know exists on Route 31.
Giraffes on 32. Phanpy's in Dark Cave. Loking is, wow, 3 decent locations. 38, was that Ilex or 34? I didn't quite catch that one, and then Union.
They're all pretty decent by the looks of it. I don't think he checked the Wobbuffet, but I guess he was happy enough with Giraffe's location.
He forgot to stack something. Less desirable.
Yeah, I mean, we are right next to Mount Mortar, so maybe he'll... Okay, no, he's not doing that right now. Gonna check Ice Path instead, perhaps. While he's on his way to that side of Dark Cave, maybe?
Wonder if that's what the plan is. Because he requires the Phanpy, I think, to finish. I think it's still... Oh, Corsola's on the first floor.
Well, okay then.
I see.
Well, at least unlike with Mount Mortar, you know it's going to be accessible in Ice Path.
That's true. You have a 25% chance to be screwed by Waterfall. And he gets it first encounter, nice.
Easy.
Easy game. Just don't one-shot it now. Stab Ancient and it got the boost.
He's just like, use Repel, get this out of my sight right now.
Let's go Corsola. Was there something else in Ice Path too?
Huh?
Oh, Rat's here too!
Oh, okay, well that's good, because that's much closer to evolving. It's
Rat
on
was...
the same floor, that's quite funny.
Rat was also on 46.
Yeah, I think he'd just rather catch it here because he only needs one more level to evolve. Oh, look at that! This game is just ridiculously straightforward.
Dylan luck. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a way to weaken it unless he throws in another Pokemon, and he's just opting to throw balls. It's 1 in 3.
He has plenty of them.
There we go. Sorry, berry juice isn't on this card.
Ah, too bad. He's just like hoping to find Everstone or Goldberry here, so he just does not have to do the contest. He's putting that off for as long as he can.
That's the dig TM.
I didn't even know there was an item in that rock.
Learn something new every day. Not a good sign if you're actually getting the item. I did not see what that one was.
That was a hard stone.
It was Fanpy that was in Dark Cave, I think.
Yes, that's right.
Not Giraffe.
I think you might have forgotten which one. Not Slowking.
Not Slowking.
He knows he has to go to Dark Cave, but he can't remember why. There it is, there it is. And it is in this room.
So he made the right play to come to this side immediately.
Yeah, you can access this room from the violet side, but you can't access the water.
Prism is checking a hidden chamber for Everstone Goldberry.
These guys are so desperate to avoid the contest, goodness me.
That's a berry, but not the right berry.
He finds Fanpy immediately, this guy.
Dillon! That's not even fair.
This is kind of what it looked like in your race, actually. Your opponent, it's a bit reminiscent of that.
And he found Swagger.
Oh, that's really nice. Well, now he has no excuse to not do the contest. Yeah, he will still have to do Mineral Badge, I think? No, I guess it maybe doesn't.
Well, I don't see why you wouldn't to level the rat, which he has, right?
No, I think he does have to do Mineral Badge, actually, because that would be... That's useful for multiple lines, so, and he has 6 possible bingo lines, so he will have to do Mineral Badge.
Abra trade for Delibird. Is Paradox in chat? Okay.
Dillon could skip Polyrath Slowking as well. He could skip column 3. That might be the thing to do. Well, there's a Gentlest if he does want to do column 3.
He does. He's just gonna chuck balls. Dillon gonna go check the water now since he's seen, what, 3 or 4 slots on grass?
Yeah, of course we know that the Tyranitar is in the grass because that's what Prism found.
This route is cursed. It has Jump Bluff and Skip Bloom on it. Well,
Oh, there's another Gentlest.
honestly, Dillon could weaken this with Thunder Punch.
Prism checking Bill's free Pokemon, and you'll get a number while he's here.
Croconaw. Which is actually on the card. Alright, well, Max phone book, nice.
Alright. Oh, I thought Prism was going to bite the bullet and do the contest, but he's still not doing it.
Oh, Dillon having no luck on the Tyranitar.
Yeah, it's all catching up to him now. That luck he got with the Corsola, Rasta, and Fampi.
There
it is.
Just had to say something.
Yep.
Prism checking the giraffe. And he's paralyzed by thunder.
Of course he is.
Because those moves are 100% paralysis.
That's what you learn when you play Pokemon. 30% is 100%, but 80% is 50%. If that.
Yeah, Slowking was 34, not Ilex.
And 39 as well, so that's a pretty decent spot. No water slots to worry about there.
Yep. Gonna go get the experience share for the rat.
To answer a question, chat, they do not have Cargo Magneton info.
Oh, he has False Swipe. Well, that could have saved him a lot of time. And TM34 is Endure!
Well, I mean, at least that's not the only thing that can teach Protect, Detect, Endure.
I feel like that happens way more often than it should.
Prism finds the giraffe pretty fast. But, we'll see how his Fanpy luck is compared with Dillon's. He is going Violet side, and we do know it's in Blackthorn side water, so he's not being able to get it from here.
Oh no, you can't, you're right.
Not the water, no. I think it was water, right? I'm not making things up here, am I?
No. He's gonna have to go through Ice Path for it. Yep, and that's the decision he's gonna make. And he finds Giraffe first encounter.
Easy. Guys, if you think Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo is intimidating to get into, I mean, Dillon's just showing you how easy the game is. It's so easy. Just play the game and find things. That's all he needs to do.
It's okay. Watch me later to see how difficult it can be. What did Dillon just look up? I missed that. What is he still looking for? Slowking?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, the return of SwagZire. Goodbye. Oh, there's this other slot. Probably gonna go to ground now. Yep.
It kind of looks like Dillon's going for 6 bingos at this point. He finds the Slow King immediately. Okay. I don't know. Like, which one is he skipping?
Everstone Goldberry.
I think he can skip that because
He can.
He needs that for 2 bingos.
He does. Oh, actually. Yeah, he does. I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah, he probably wanted to skip that. Maybe he just wanted to run into something else that would improve his path a little more. Yeah, pretty funny how they get the Croconaw after they got the Cyndaquil for free and evolved that. Yeah, Dillon doesn't actually need to get these TMs. I think he's going to end up getting 6 bingos. So he got the experience share for the rat as well. Well, maybe he just wants to go for the swag 6 bingos, I don't know.
Or black out the card, we'll see. Must be missing a TM or 2 here. Or no?
Alright, now we're gonna see the contest. There's no avoiding it anymore. He's put
It's
it off as long
about
as he
time.
can.
Alright, show me the Fanpy or Slowking in contest. I'm just waiting for it.
Probably hope to get his final Generalist Pokemon in here as well.
Well,
Oh, okay. Well,
I see how this game works.
well now he really doesn't need Everstone or Goldberry.
Oh, actually, he may get it with the 13 Magmar.
Yeah, he might be getting it anyway, but
There's a chance anyway. I'll go check the calculator and see what the chances are. Actually, quite high. 40% second, 27% third. And didn't get it.
Of course he loses the odds, but he won't. But yeah, now he knows he doesn't. Now he can just avoid that goal altogether. He can just. Yeah, you'll have to go and defeat the Super Nerd, and evolve his rat and get the mineral badge, and get the item finder.
Wrong location. What location is he going? Oh, Mystic Water.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, you can do rogue.
Oh,
water as
item
well.
pocket's full.
Yeah, I was only looking at the column. Yeah, that's a nice easy row.
So he has what? 3 bingos. Just needs Mineral, Nerd, and Rat to finish.
Yeah, you can avoid catching his last gentlest Pokemon. I mean, as if his catch luck, as if his catch luck hasn't been really good already. But I guess he doesn't need that randomness at this point.
Prism just finding the Slow King now too. Oh, look, it's Gamer on screen. Bye, Gamer.
I blinked. Sorry.
Yeah, you just do Nerd after this to finish. That's exactly what he's gonna do. Good. Prism's at 3 bingos as well.
Prism's at 4, isn't he? He's got the diagonal too.
Yeah, he just needs Mineral to finish.
Yeah, Mineral Badge or... Yeah, just Mineral Badge, I guess. Yeah, he's not going to be able to quite do it in time, but... He's not
Unless
far off.
Dylan gets trolled. But Super Nerd should be far lower level now. Yeah, level 19. And there you have it.
Alright, GG.
Very close race.
Dylan finishing in 1:27:38 on racetime.gg.
Are you looking at bringing Dylan on commentary?
He should.
No,
He should.
No,
he
he
should...
said no interview for me.
No interview for Dylan? Okay. Okay. That was a pretty weird way you had ended, though. Like, we thought the path was set, and then...
Actually,
and
give
then
him
he
a
got in the
second.
contest and got a completely different goal.
He may come in. Garth, give him a minute.
Well, I think the bot sends him the invite automatically when I mark him as done, so he can join or not as he likes.
Gotcha. Did Prism go up the tower without the secret potion?
No, he flew to Signwood.
Okay.
Welcome, Dylan. Congratulations on your win. Tell me your impressions right now on how that went.
I hate paralysis.
Yes, goodness me, there was a lot of it this ROM.
We commented on the extra paralysis heal buys, and that you kept getting paralyzed anyway.
Yeah,
Just-
and I actually needed them all, which is surprising.
Yeah, you bought what, 5 or 6 plus
Something
the
like-
berry.
Yeah, I did feel really good against Bugsy when I got hit with the paralysis, though. Just as soon as I got hit, it went away, and I got to carry on.
Yeah, I mean, you knew it was going. Yeah, we see you equipped the Paralyzed Cure Berry, that was used up. You equipped the Miracle Berry, that was used up on Paralysis. Like,
I just expected a lot of electric moves running a water type. It just seemed to be going that way after I saw the Typhlosion.
yeah, and you know that, 30% Paralysis is actually 100%.
Always.
Always.
But yeah, that ended in quite a strange way at the end. Like, we thought your path was fairly set. And then you got a goal that came out of nowhere in the bug catching contest.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the Magmar, I very quickly rerouted. I really don't like Everstone Goldberry through contest. I'm sure you saw throughout the race me checking a few obscure locations trying to find it.
Yeah, both
yeah.
both of you tried to put that off for as long as you could.
Yeah, so my thought process on doing that goal is I don't check the really obvious items. I check the more obscure ones in the hope that my opponent checks the obvious ones. So I didn't find it, went there, but as soon as I saw the Magmar, the Super Nerd plus Mystic Water was a lot more reliable and probably quicker.
Now,
Prism's just finished his run, and yeah, he wasn't far behind.
No, it's close.
He finished in 1:30:44.
Dylan, to put into perspective the Magmar you caught in contest, it had a roughly 60% chance to get Everstone or Goldberry.
Sounds about right. It's about my luck. But
Yep.
no, I can't complain too much because my slotting luck was really, really good this race.
It was ridiculous.
I can't complain.
Yeah, like besides the Tyranitar, everything else just showed up pretty much immediately.
Yeah, I was very surprised at sub 130. It was only the Sweet Sense that got me there.
Must be nice. That fan fee took me like 8 minutes to find.
I got it first try.
Yeah,
Like, it was the 10%, wasn't it? Because it was
Yeah,
level 10,
it
right?
had to have been.
Yep.
Level 10, yep.
If it wasn't for that fan fee, I think I actually would have won.
Well,
'Cause my
the
path
other
was-
thing was Dylan found Magmar in contest, which made it so that he was able to reroute and not go for Everstone Goldberry.
Yeah, I wasn't going for that. That was a terrible goal.
I'm surprised you didn't pick up the EM in the in Dark Cave if you went for the Fampy.
It wasn't on my path because I didn't
Ah,
have Magcargo Magneton info, and I wasn't going for Goldberry. I just didn't want to do that because it's a time investment if you get it wrong.
Sure, I thought you would be having a look at it as you were in there anyway, just because you did Lighthouse, which I guess neither of us needed in the end.
No, but I was getting Mineral Badge anyway because I had
Oh,
that
wait, I did.
entire column one done. So it's whatever. I got screwed by encounter luck. That happens. But that Tyranitar was not terrible.
We did not think it was that good.
It
At least
wasn't
on the
great.
casting
It wasn't
desk.
great. It wasn't great. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I mean, both your mains were, they got through it. They both had problems, like Dylan, you've already mentioned all your paralysis, and yeah.
The first trainer in the well. Oh my god.
That Megahorn Gligar.
I was hoping to see a late Typhlosion main switch, but unfortunately, too
I
bad.
don't want to sit through Typhlosion's cry every battle.
I don't blame you.
It's like the second or third longest. It's absurd.
Yeah, like we saw that on the level 9 as well, and it had bolt beam coverage when its punches.
I know.
Yeah.
As soon as I switched to the Nidoran and saw the other punch, I was like, well, where are you?
It was in the cave in Union.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think we saw like a Ho on 29 and a Gengar on 29. Then we just
We
never
did.
saw them again. Once we got the
Where were
balls.
those? I didn't see
29.
that
I
crap.
saw them both on first pass.
Did you see what I saw in 29 was literally only unevolved Pokemon? I went, okay, this must be crap.
No, I'm not sure. I saw the Feraligatr on 30, and then from there I didn't really spend much time looking.
I saw one for alligator and it was female, and I went, that's a 0 or a 1.
Yeah, good job.
No, not today. I still had a female Tyranitar, but it was barely female. And it did have Dig, which helped me a lot. I like Dig.
Yeah, it was
But-
interesting because Dylan, you were ahead like most of the race, and then I think you kind of snuck up at the end, Prism with your and you almost brought it back, but I mean, another close race. You'll love to see it.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of which, Dylan,
Yeah.
you missed two things that were on the card that were on 29.
Really?
Abra was on 29, which
Yeah.
Prism saw,
Nice.
and Slowpoke was on 29.
Oh, nice.
Oh, also in the water where Fanfi was Dragonair.
Oh,
It's
so Dylan got the 10% prior to the trade poke.
Yep.
That's funny.
Now, you know,
Um,
9 times out of 10, that luck's not actually helpful, but this is the 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
The only question I had written out for you guys, other than what's been discussed already, is the false swipe TM. Dylan, what was your decision behind not using that?
Somewhere around Morty and between Lighthouse, I forgot it existed. Somewhere around there.
Gotcha.
But no, when I got it, I was thinking about it, and especially as I ended up with 21 TMs. So it would have been perfect just to teach that, but no, I forgot about it.
Gotcha.
Well, I honestly just didn't want to. Everything I threw a ball at got in almost every time on the first throw, so...
You had
Oh.
better catching luck in that sense than Dylan, but
Yeah.
Dylan had much better encounter luck. I
Oh,
think the
Prism.
only thing that didn't show up first try was
Just the T-Tar.
just the T-Tar, which took you a little while.
Prism, did you just use Shucky for Protect Detect, or did you see we got the TM as well?
Oh, I used the TM. I didn't notice Shucky had it.
Yeah, Shucky had it.
Well, whatever. I wasn't looking at the Paris. It sucks. No, I opened it early and I knew we had the Protect TM, so I was just gonna do that. And then I figured you did it whenever you did fly because you were going through your menu.
No, I forgot to pick up Shucky because I picked up Secret Potion.
Yeah.
I also went through Lighthouse, did the trainers, and didn't pick up the TM in the hope that it would make you skip it and then it would be on the card. And it was TM20, so on a different card it could have worked.
Yeah. Thankfully, I think the only really wasted go we had was 8 trainers in Lighthouse. The national park gave us Slow King info.
Yeah, and I think it was one of the phone book trainers gave me Giraffe, but I think National Park had Wobbuffet as well, so
Yeah, the phone book trainer south of Goldenrod had the Giraffe rig.
yeah.
So yeah, honestly,
Good race. GG though, good race.
this was a very good game.
Yeah, I'm pleased it was close. It's much nicer to watch a race that has the people taking risks and diverging their path based on what information they have. So this was a treat.
Well, thanks for the games. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, same here. No, thanks for commentating, guys. I really appreciate you spending the time to do so. Hope everybody watching enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in about this time in 2 days.
Wait, I feel like I'm taking over my job here, Dylan.
All right, you
But,
can finish up, Garth.
All right. Well, our next match is between my co-commentator Easton and Vilches on Speed Gaming in about 2 hours. So good luck on that, Easton.
Thank you.
And we got 2 other matches. One an hour after that on Speed Gaming 3, and one another hour after that on Speed Gaming. So yeah, we got a packed evening for you guys. Hope you can tune into some of them. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Follow the runners and the commentators if you'd like. And yeah, cheers guys. See you next time.